Welcome back to turn 4, 10:30 hours, landing sequence, no drift, 1 onto inland 1, so he loses 1 step. The tanks you worry about, the LVT losses. Red 2, drift 1 right, 1 onto the beach, right on top of the headquarters. And red 3, drift 1 left, and destroyed. That didn't go so well. Event phase. Smoke obscures beach, no fire from F positions. So that will be these guys over here. That's the only one we really have to worry about. But we'll bang a smoke onto that artillery as well. Japanese fire phase. Yellow. Nothing over here. Yellow can fire into there. Circle hits him. So L3-2. And he's hit by an unrevealed position. So he is disrupted. Yellow here, no yellows. Okay, purple R. I've brought it in a little bit closer here because the R action for inland is a little different. Coastal R's won't redeploy until after turn 10, but inland positions will. So he'll move to the nearest unoccupied position closer to the enemy. Now that one's not going to be closer to the enemy. That one is the nearest unoccupied position closest to the enemy. So he moves there. Now over here, the nearest unoccupied position that this inland fellow can move to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, he'll move to there. And unfortunately, this fellow will resupply and get a depth marker. I should have assaulted him last turn. And we didn't get any tanks to, any 4 barrage tanks. Oh well, so that's purple. Now brown, double browns. That tank loses his disruption. Any more double browns? He's just moved in. That fellow. So there's nothing for them to shoot at. There's no special action. This brown right here, looking for circles. No, and that's not a brown fire hex, nor is that. So we're done. Our go. Okay, I've decided to spend a couple of actions over here on R1 and try and get these guys moving. So I'm going to move these engineers up to here, get adjacent to that, and I'm going to move this heavy infantry unit up to there. And we'll try and take on that yellow position now that this purple's vacated. And that means that we can remove the disruption. And he's now got a tank unit under his command. And we can move that disruption. And we're set to do some things next turn. Over here we get more options because we've got two regimental headquarters, one under here and one there, conferring free actions around them. The first action I'm going to confer is he with a radio is going to, and that's a revealed position, I'm going to call in naval gunfire on it. What naval gunfire does is destroy the depth marker and disrupt him. So that's spent. And then I'm going to spend an action on this fellow and close assault him. Around here, we're going to move him into there, up into there. It's a free action because of the headquarters. I realised I moved my mortars away and I need mortars to take this fellow out, so that was a bit of an oversight. But at least he's currently disrupted. So instead, I'm going to use the tanks and this fellow, both free actions, to attack that. He's doubled, is 2 in a crater, plus 1 is 3, we've got 9, so we're 3 to 1. We've got machine guns with the tank as well, so, and artillery. So we destroy the depth marker and we disrupt him. That still leaves this fellow, and he hasn't got mortars either. I think we might move him into there. The tank's acted, and we might bring the headquarters down and he can provide the mortars for that next turn. Here. Free action or run forward into that crater with the flame-throwing engineers. Now that we can move through that purple zone. And the headquarters will move into that hex. Okay, I think that's everything that we can do. Now we have to conduct this close assault. Just move it back here. Now you can't attack a unit after you've barraged it, but close combat is a movement action, not an attack is shooting. So we get 4 cards, 1 for each pip, and he now only gets 1 card. He doesn't go first because he gets rid of his disruption. We're looking for purple. We miss. He misses. We hit him. He is destroyed. And we take the hex. Disrupted. That's a good result. I'm happy with that. that position was starting to become a real problem. Strong point, elite unit in it, and a depth marker. We had to deal with it, and we had to deal with it hard and fast. Okay, that's the end of turn 4. Okay, turn 4. We have no reinforcements coming in this turn, but we do have 2 reinforced battalions lining up to make their run at the beach. Normally you would set them out, but because I'm using a desk mounted tripod, I'd just knock them all to hell anyway during the turn. So I'll set them out off camera once I've finished with this. So first phase is the event phase, and we get place a hero marker, you beauty, and add a depth marker. We'll do the depth marker first. So we're looking for units adjacent, preferably coastal. Oh. So we're going to get this guy. We just got rid of his depth marker. But that's the way it goes. So he gets the depth marker. And I'll draw a hero. Rixie. Where am I going to put Rixie? I think I'm going to put Rixie up here. And we'll get 2 heroes operating over there because we don't have a headquarters. Okay, that's event. Japanese fire. Turn 5. We also reveal the next one. A P. Oh, we got both of them. Lovely. Yellow R. So we know what that does. And that's actually sort of lucky and unlucky up here because he is now going to reinforce. R stands for reinforce, relocate, etc. So he gets a depth marker just before we're ready to have a go at him. That might mean we have to assault him. He's doubled. Yes, that might be an assault. Yellow here. He hasn't got a nearer position to relocate to, so he will do not within 2. No, he does nothing. Yellow here we've cleared. Yellow there is within 2, is unoccupied, so it reinforces. Bugger. Depth marker and a reserve unit. And that just got ugly real fast. Any other yellows? Only coastals. Only coastals, and they don't redeploy in the first 10 turns. So that's yellow. Blue P. P stands for patrol. And inland positions will patrol, which means they will disrupt all US units in the position's field of fire. And if there's no US units in the position's field of fire, they will disrupt 1 unit within 4 hexes of the position. That's for inland. So a blue inland position there. We're not within 4 of him. Here. But coastals don't do anything special. So coastals don't do anything special. So they'll fire. He's looking for circles, hits him. Any other circles? No. Unrevealed position, so he's disrupted. Just moved him in there. This position, blue, loses his disruption, so all of our hard work got undone. Any other blues that are going to do anything? No. Okay. Double brown. These tanks will definitely move. It's a double brown. So the A is an active, which is assault. So he'll move to the closest unoccupied position nearer to the enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he has to go there. He moves to the green position. Any other double browns? He's a single brown. These are double browns, but there's no special action. There's actually 3 units in that brown position now. And over here we cleared the brown position. So that's it for Japanese fire. And now it's our turn. Okay, first thing I'm going to do over here is move these boys in, and the free action the tank's going to have is an outside shot at him. I'll need a yellow and a circle. Didn't get a yellow, but I got the circle. So the barrage missed. He's now going to assault. I was hoping that we could disrupt him. And I'm going to spend an action simply to move him into that brown position and occupy it. Okay, we come back for that. Over here, things have ground to a bit of a halt here. I'm going to do the same thing and attempt to barrage him. I now know he's a 1. He'll be doubled to 2, but the depth marker won't be doubled. So I think he might have enough to deal with him, at least suppress him. So I'll barrage with him. I need a red diamond. Oh, we got the red, got the circle, so we missed. I'll spend that action, shoot at him. Here's 1 double to 2, tactical reinforcement. That means that a reserve unit comes into the nearest, so he's actually destroyed. Goes into the eliminated units box because he's in communication. We finally dug that position out. The nearest inland position, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, it will be that one. So Japanese reserve unit shows up. They're starting to pour in at us. Here, free actions, 3 plus the hero versus 1. The hero creates the mortar requirement. He's doubled to 2. We're greater than him, and we have the weapons, and he has no depth marker, so he's actually eliminated, and he can't get out, so he is destroyed. And we finally cleared that position. We still have 1 of our own actions left, but all of these guys, oh, he got disrupted. This is a problem. I'm tempted to go in, but a 3-step heavy, he's going to get hurt. There's 2 counters. See, if I move those 2 together would make a great close assault force, but then it's a concentrated hex, and if he fires, they'll get murdered. Maybe I'll move him in. We'll take the punt, occupy the position, and then we might be able to fire on him before he gets a depth marker. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, we can remove these the HQs. HQs there, and one, we'll put him on the tank. Alright, remove these disruptions. Now come over here for the big close combat here. Alright, what do we got? Needed close combat anyway. Ooh, a 3 flank. Yeah, that would have been very difficult to dig out conventionally. So we get 4 cards for the pips plus 1 for the hero. So 5 cards. They get 1 for each unit, 1 for being 4 strength points or more, and 1 for the close combat. And they fire first, so this is going to get nasty. So far you've been seeing pretty weak fight backs from the Japanese, but this one's a tougher one. So he's looking for yellow, and he gets it. So we cop a hit, and we lose a card, which would have been a hit. Our go, we miss. He goes, misses. We go, miss. Miss. Come on. Miss. Miss. But he gets a reinforce, so he gets another card. Hit at last. We kill his depth marker, and he loses a card because he copped the hit. So, all said and done, not the worst result in the world, and it could have been horrendous. I might withdraw him back to there, so I'm more than 2 hexes away from that damn purple thing. Disrupted. Disrupted. Well done, Rixie. You held the boys together. And that is the end of turn 5.